Hey, happy Friday. This is Paul, and I want to jump into this and get into how we do lead generation and show you the master pipeline sheets we're building and give you some insight into that. I'm going to pull the curtain. I also want to mention just a quick update on what we're doing. If you follow me, you'll know that we're focused on helping people to grow and nurture their practices, working with a lot of Vistage chairs, executive coaches, closely held businesses, doing some great things, making sure the processes are in there in place. I've got a big AI focus going on. Really excited. I was an early adopter of automation and AI, and of course, those tools keep advancing. Seems like every 5 minutes something new's coming out, and my team is building and about to roll out a proprietary AI engine tool for pipeline management. And this tool, which I'm using for my own businesses. And so if you know me, I build out my own stuff. I've got multiple businesses, a law firm, a couple other legal related businesses, of course, a media firm. I've got a lot of lead generation going on, doing my own campaigns, know exactly what I do for others. And this AI focus for me was born out of my own needs. So I've got a technical team. We are building a proprietary AI engine tool. We're going to roll it out in the next few weeks or so. And for me, I'm using it to make my whole process efficient, and then iterating this tool for clients of Giant Jaxx Media. And it's going to be awesome, focused on lead curation, making sure lead lists are tight, and then multi-touch using text, email, LinkedIn messages to lead lists, and very, very high level touch, and then calendar integration and converting all of it. So keep following me, because I'm going to be putting out more information on that and then actually rolling it out. You'll see what that's all about. I'm going to just show people what it does. But for this episode, I want to get into what you're looking at is my dashboard for LinkedIn campaigns. So we all got to be doing cold outreach campaigns. It is a thing. Got to do it. The marketing, the events you may be doing, the posting, getting out there, being seen, very important. That's not selling. Now, selling can be incorporated in there, calls to action and so forth, but you've got to get into the selling, the trenches, got to get dirty, got to get rejected. All those things nobody likes to do. This is what we all have to be doing in different places. And it's interesting, because I was talking to someone we're dealing with now, who said, yeah, I've got great visibility, a lot of likes, interaction on my content. They're great. They're out there in a big way. They're not closing any business because they're not asking for the business. They're not doing these outreach campaigns. And it's common. So these are what I'm talking about today is LinkedIn campaigns. We focus on many areas, but LinkedIn campaigns, big focus for ours. We have got the proprietary tools and strategies and systems in place to automate and run these campaigns. And what you're looking at here is the dashboard, is my dashboard. So I just want to show you a couple things on here as I get into this. And so first of all, when we're running LinkedIn campaigns, we're finding the people that you are not connected to. Second, third level connections, a lot of second level connections that are posting content because they're more active, we start with, but we find them, Sales Navigator, move them into the dashboard. And you can see here in mine, I've got multiple campaigns going on. And when we're doing this, all clients we work with have multiple campaigns going on, new campaigns to connect it into conversations, and then what we call nurture campaigns to existing connections to nurture them, invite them to events, get in front of them. Because what most people do is they have connections, they're not interacting with them. So our engine here, our tool here for LinkedIn campaigns allows for multiple campaigns going on, and you can see them here. And so when you click into these campaigns, you can see, when you look at campaign members, you can see all the members. These are people that are getting reached out to, and the messages that we build with clients is in here. And so this is it. You can see all the people. Now, what's great about this dashboard, and then running campaigns. As you know, if you run campaigns, analytics are important. You got to track analytics. Are people connecting? Are they replying? So when we look at it here, and my campaigns have been turned off, I'm catching up and very busy. That's why you see these zeroed out. But typically these numbers are, you show the numbers, but you can check by time periods up here for campaigns. These are cold outreach campaigns. And I look at connection rates when these are in full process here. And then reply rates, averages for those are about 28, 29%. We typically track higher than that, but those are the average numbers. And then I love this on the dashboard. This is campaign members. So the total members here show up here. Then the invites sent, invites accepted, replies. So these are once people connect and automated messages go out to get them to respond. This measures who's replying, measure rate. And then this tracks leads generated. So clients actually tag people in here as a lead, and this is manual. So it shows leads, and the client's determining is it a lead or not, and so forth. So I love this. And then importantly, you're going into the inbox. Just get the inbox here. Inbox. And what the inbox shows you, this is where people fall into your inbox as it's winding up here. Okay, so this is awesome. So now you're reaching out. People are falling into your inbox, and you're clicking in here and you're seeing the conversation, right? So automation, people responding, and the functionality here is great. And so you're typing messages over here and then sending those out, which go out on LinkedIn. You can set reminders to follow up with people. You can schedule a message to go out later. So somebody says, hey, can you get back to me in 30 days? I'm going on vacation, whatever. You can reply, say, absolutely, I'll check back in with you. Then schedule a message to go out so you don't forget. You can even set a reminder for a couple of days after the message in case they don't respond. But the focus here is great functionality. There's note taking. You can take a note on the prospect, and then you also can add tags to the prospect and so forth. So a lot going on here. And then as you're filtering for prospects, you can filter for reminders in here. So you set reminders for tags you've set up, or default tags. All of those people will pop up. So let's say you're tagging for leads. You can see all your leads. In here, you can search for Sales Navigator just on its own, LinkedIn messaging on its own, or both. Positive responses, negative responses, people who have replied, unread that you need to respond to. So great filtering there. And then also you can click it to show up in your inbox, just LinkedIn messages or just Sales Navigator or both. So it is awesome. And then your scheduled messages, show up here. If you click on this, you can see everything you've scheduled over here on this side. And then also, when you have reminders set up and they're past due or they're due that day, they show up at the top of your inbox and you see the little clock here. So dashboard is awesome, and it is how to efficiently run LinkedIn campaigns. And I want to show you what the dashboard leads to. So I'm going to stop sharing and get another screen here. Okay, so let me get this. Share. I'm going to share this sheet here. Okay. So now what you're seeing is the pipeline sheet here. So what we're doing is, as you're running cold outreach campaigns, whether it's on LinkedIn, email, wherever you're doing it, it's very important to grab emails, grab phone numbers, get them onto a sheet so that you can then further nurture them. So what we do is we're pulling people out of campaigns, putting them on a shared document like this, and then we're pulling, in this case, we're pulling revenue, we're pulling head count, and then we are doing some further vetting, make sure these people are tight and so forth, and then doing some weekly outreach. You can see here, these lists keep getting bigger and bigger. And of these people here, they're in the pipeline. Some connected, never said anything as part of that cold campaign for whatever reason. Others connected and said things. So, the client's interacting with them through the inbox there and then through email now because they pulled the email. But they all go on here. And now these people are getting touched at a high level. They're getting invited to LinkedIn events clients are doing. They're getting weekly touches, blogs, and so forth. So really valuable stuff, guiding, teaching, helping, while we're asking all of them to get on a phone call or Zoom call with the client. So this is what it's all about. And, think about your own practice. Do you have cold outreach going? Are you organized with it? Are you pulling information, gathering emails, phone numbers, contacts, getting them somewhere else? Critically important. And I'll say this too. Let me just do one last thing here. Okay. So I'm going to show you this. And what I've done is, you can book a Zoom by reaching out to me through my channels, but this is if you text Giant Help to that number, that gets you signed up for my Friday email blast. Every Friday, I send an email with my top tools, strategies, and tips that I'm using that are working for me, that are working for clients. And I send that email every Friday. It's not, it really is an email that helps you with growing your business, whatever business you're running. So text Giant Help to that phone number, and you can get signed up for that Friday blast. Matter of fact, I'll be doing it here shortly. And thanks. Hope to see you here again soon.